Yeah. Hi all. Hope you are doing well. So thanks for joining program Suite. So this is Suresh Mekala, and I'm working as a senior associate in Cognitive Subdivision. I have been working from last 8 years in Cognitive Subdivision. So basically, I'm working as a business intelligence developer in Cognitive Subdivision. So I'm working for one of the leading company in Australia. So it is Macmillan Shakespeare Group. MMS is the client name. So for my client, I'm working for uh, basically reporting and Power BI and some integration and analysis services also. So this is totally from Microsoft related tool. So now today I'm going to explain about what's the difference between SQL Server reporting service and Microsoft Power BI. So as of now, we are working for reporting service, SQL Server reporting service, and now many of the organization they are moving to Microsoft Power BI. It's a cloud platform, so that's why I have idea to elaborate how we are going from SRS to Power BI for the digital. Digital in the cloud nowadays. So many of the organization they already moved to cloud. So in my client also recently they have started moving from SSRS to Power BI. So that's why I got idea to explain. Uh, so what's the difference between SQL Server reporting service and Microsoft Power BI in this platform. So thanks for giving the opportunity. So I can start now. Yeah. So basically, especially I will explain about my client. So earlier I joined in MMSG. I mean Macmillan Shakespeare Group. So earlier they used to work. They used to use SAP Business Objects. So again, they have converted to Microsoft Business Intelligence, that is SQL Server reporting service. It is enterprise-based BI solution, and now based on their um, compatibility and based on their work wise, they are moving to cloud Power BI reporting services. So now I will explain you the difference between Power BI and SSRS. So earlier, so SSR is nothing but SQL Server reporting service. It is a server-based application. So it is started earlier like 2007 and later on 2008 that time. And Power BI now we started 2017 onwards, but most of the companies already started. But my client now recently they have started some of the report they are converting from SSRS to Power BI, Microsoft Power BI, and now that's why I'm explaining today. So the difference between Power BI and SSRS. So it's a technology wise, Power BI is a cloud based BI technology, and SSRS is a server based technology. And implementation wise, we can build the reports and dashboards for cloud based and server based platform in the Power BI. But whereas in SSRS, we can generate only server-based reports, not rich graphical representation. Only we can build tabular reports and some matrix reports for by using SQL Server reporting service, but not that much graphical representation reports here. But by using Power BI, we can create multiple dashboards, multiple rich graphical representation. By using Power BI, we can show the more dashboards to client. So accessibility wise, so we can access the data in the web application and mobile and desktop also. But whereas SQL Server reporting service, we can use only web application and desktop only. So we don't have any option to use application like mobile application in SQL Server reporting service. So license wise, report Power BI is initial version is very is a free version, but if you want, if we need any security and any more than that, and gateway these information, we need to go for fail license for premium. But SSRS not like that. We have to purchase SQL Server license before only. If you purchase SQL Server, we will get reporting service, integration service, analysis services also in the SSRS side. And usage, we can provide rich graphical representation for the Power BI, and it will increase user friendly also. But whereas SSRS, we have to design some coding and program also, but it is not user friendly. See, what does Power BI do? So, first of all, what is Power BI? Power BI is Microsoft Power BI is data analytical, and it is a reporting software designed by Microsoft, and it is a data visualization tool also. But in the Power BI, we can explore the data by using different data sets like on-premises and even cloud, and some content packs also. Based on that data, we can transform the data into different visuals like column chart, pie charts, and different charts. We have some different slices and some page level options also where in the Power BI. So we can send the report. Once we can design the report, we can send the report to so we now if our colleagues as well as different mobiles. We have option like mobile application. We can send that whatever we have designed, that rich graphical representation, we can send it through mobile also. But here we can create customized dashboards also, and we can send it to different interactive reports here. And across organization level, we can build security and data gateway also by using premium version, not free version in Power BI. So this is the structure for Power BI, how we can go for how we can design here. So if you see here, data level, we have cloud and on-premises also. So we can fetch the data by using cloud and on-premises like SQL Server and cloud, Azure, and all. We can fetch the data from, and some files and some content packs also. We can fetch the data from there. And once we can fetch the data by using different data sets, we can create. We no need to create any data model here. It will create automatically data model. If we want any changes in the data model, we have an option called data modeling option in Power BI. So we can connect based on our requirement, and we can create different models also by using star schema or snowflake schema. And here how we can start Power BI reports here. Once we can paste the data, so we can create different visuals, rich graphical visuals, and we can create dashboards. And if you want any calculations by using natural language query, we can design here. We can create different calculations here by using natural language query, and we can create custom visuals also. And we can import from some visuals from outside of different websites, and we can use those custom visuals here, and we can design Power BI reports. And once we can create the reports, Power BI reports, we can send it through. We can publish the reports by using Power BI web service here. And once we can publish the reports, and customer will use the Power BI report in Power BI web service. Here, one good thing is, customer, he no need to design, he no need to create any, he no need to perform any programming language. Customer, if customer required, he will create automatically by using different graphical visuals here. He use different visuals, and he can create his own dashboards by using Power BI web service here. So that's why there is no manual effort, and there is no programming language here. We can create very easy graphical dashboards here, even customer or users also. And we can send the data by using desktop and mobile application here. And so we can send the data different colleagues or different people like your customers, or we can send the visuals different applications, and we can schedule the reports by using automation here. Like we have a data refresh or gateway applications. If you buy Power BI premium application, we can schedule the Power BI reports based on their based on customer requirements here. So these are the small, I mean, some benefits here in the Power BI. So where Power BI application, it integrates very easily with existing application, and we can create rich personalized dashboards by using different visuals like pie chart, column charts, and some maps and some slicers, and we can use different filters here. And we can publish the reports securely by using data gateway, and we can use the data refresh once we can publish the reports, and so that customer will get latest information based on their data. Here there is no memory and speed constraints, and we can use very quick retrieval, very quick, and we can send analyze the data very quick and retrieve the data also. No specialized technical support required. So programmer will no need to write any language, programming language here, and there is no support required also. Customer, he will create his own report visuals here, and he can use for business. And same way, extracting business intelligence rapidly and accurately. It helps in transforming your enterprise data into rich visuals, and it works for business decision making. It supports advanced data services also, like cognitive services, and it provides natural language like tax data analysis services is one of the language, but we can use for Power BI here, and we can create different calculations based on customer requirements, and we can show those reports in the visuals. See, this is one of the sample SSRS report. This is not my client reports. I took from some the Google itself. So this is sample report. In the SSRS, we can create like this by using tabular report. In the SQL Server reporting service, we have only limited graphical representation here. We have tabular, matrix, and limited graphical representation here only, so that there is no rich graphical representation here. We can use limited access here in the SSRS. So suppose, for example, customer provide some 90 columns for the requirement. So we need to use in the tabular report by using those 90 columns. So customer will definitely, he will face some difficulties to understand the data here. That's why we need to go for Power BI design here. So Power BI desktop is one of the version here by using Power BI report. So we have Power BI desktop, Power BI web service here. Power BI desktop is just it is free version. If you want any gateway or data refresh and all, we need to go for premium version. So in the Power BI desktop, so we can fetch the data in the different way, like on-premises data and cloud, or some files, Excel files, CSV files. We can fetch the data from those data sets, and we can create different models here by using data model like star schema, snowflake schema. And if you want any calculations like by using existing columns, customer required any aggregated columns, we have to go for DAX. DAX is nothing but data analysis service expressions. So these are the functions we can use we can use to create different calculations, aggregated columns in the Power BI. And once we can design the Power BI report, if you want to publish the reports, we need to use Power BI web service. So for that, we need to set up Power BI gateway, one of the feature in the Power BI web service. So in Power BI gateway, we can deploy daily, we can refresh the data here. So this is the visualization we are, and existing application, Power BI application we have. These are the visualizations. If you want any custom applications, custom visuals, we need to import from different websites, and we can use those application visuals here to design the Power BI application, Power BI visuals. So these are the Power BI desktop used for development data visualization dashboards. So these are the examples I given here, and publish the reports in Power BI services here. So this is the sample Power BI report desktop and web version. So yeah, instead creating by use, for example, customer will provide some 90 columns to generate the report. So definitely in the SSRS, we don't have any option to present graphical representation. Only we have a tabular version to create, to design the report. So in that case, customer definitely he will face the difficulties to understand the report and understand the data by using some more than some 100 columns, 90 columns there. So that's why we have especially I'm talking about for my client, we have suggested to design different graphical visuals here. So Power BI, by using Power BI version. So so we have suggested and we have implemented like these reports, Power BI reports, and customer, they are very happy with these visuals, and yes, definitely they given more Power BI reports to work on these implementation. So this is the Power BI report in the desktop version. So we can create different by using different visuals, and we have a slicer, and we have some ribbons, we have some column chart, pie chart, and these visuals we have. So by using these, customer will understand very quickly here. And Power BI, yes, in the Power BI desktop we have some filters also. It is a page level filter, report level filter, and column level filter. So if you want to use page level filter here in the Power BI, we can create in the limited visuals only. That's why we need to go for different pages here. So if you want to use those filter in the page level, only we can use the data for in the particular, we can filter the data only that particular page, not for another page. So if you want to use only report level filter, so entire Power BI report will use that filter, and it will vary the data based on the report. And data level filter, based on the graphical, we can click the filter the data here, and it will filter based on the report, not for page level or report level filter. Like that we can use those filters in the Power BI. So this is the mobile version. We can use like this, and we can send it through mobile application by using Power BI application. So this is example I took from some websites, and I placed here. So we can use mobile application to showcase the Power BI visuals here. Yeah, so this is what I have mentioned. So the difference between SQL Server reporting service and Power BI application. So I did not create a practical version because due to some compliance issue, so I did not use Power BI desktop in my laptop. So that's why I just used only sample reports from the websites. So I presented in front of you guys. So thank you. If you have any question, just let me know, please.
We have one question.
Yeah, please.
It is, what are the prerequisites to learn Power BI for beginners, or the prerequisites?
For the beginners, we have to go for Power BI Desktop is the version we need to use. So it is not premium. So we can download from Power BI website. It's a free version. So there is no prerequisites. So if you have any knowledge or like SQL Server, if you want to know any reporting tool like SQL Server reporting service or Tableau or some like Excel. For example, earlier this Power BI we have Excel. So now also many of the organization they are going for Excel only to create pivot or these graphical visuals. But Excel we can't we can't automate these. So we have to put manual effort in the Excel sheet to create pivot and these graphical visuals. But whereas in the Power BI we can create by using our own visuals. So we can showcase to our customer, and he will create his own way based on their visuals. So there is no any prerequisites for beginners. So we can, if you have knowledge on Excel visuals or graphical, definitely he will work for Power BI Desktop.
Okay, Suresh, we have another question. Any cons when we move from SSRS to Power BI?
Yes, I explained you SSRS to when we moved from SSRS to Power BI. See, SSRS we have limited option to present the data, but whereas like SSRS we don't have to send the data through mobile or web application. Only we have a server based in SSRS level, but whereas in the Power BI level, we can represent the data by using mobile application or desktop or web service also. So customer in the SSRS level, we need to put more programming. I mean, by using some HTML, C# or coding language. Whereas in Power BI, we no need to use any programming language. So we can, if you have any SQL knowledge, yes, we can simply design the visuals by using SQL Server and Natural Query Language, nothing but SQL Server. Yes.
I think we have more questions.
Yeah. So thank you all. So thanks for joining programs week. So yeah, thank you very much.